When they hear Sandstorm and Sir Big Spur starts getting those claws sharpened, Williams-Brice Stadium comes alive in support of their South Carolina Gamecocks. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. He'll bring it out. It's McCray. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So South Carolina's offense will get the first crack at it here. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
And the quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game. So who do you look for? The tight end. And there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter. But over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Delivers the contact. Ball is free. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Man, it was a good run, right? You had the first down. You knew you had the first down. Now just take care of that football. You see a lot of times those second efforts, fighting for extra yards, and that's when running backs seem to cough it up.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Give to the running back. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. He's looking to throw. This time on target. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Looking to move it through the air. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. He wants to pass it on second down. Quickly complete. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try to slam it in. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Sometimes you see the offenses sort of settle in, find areas to probe after that first quarter. Trying to barge in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown tie.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So they move the ball 37 yards on the drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They could make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the ball slipped out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
As a defender, you love the big hits. And you know what the cherry on the sundae is? When you get the big hit and force the fumble.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. He finds his man. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Split backs here. Caught in the backfield. It's Ramirez. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to the air one more time. It's caught downfield. Got enough space. Touchdown, Alabama! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmaker, slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football, he'll handle the rest, get in the end zone for the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Pittsburgh has the lead right now. The Steel City has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock.
Trying to start the drive with a pass.
They're up by 7 over Clemson. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Finds the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Wants to throw. It's Peace. Complete. And he coughs it up again. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. He's looking to throw. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under could have been worse. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll start this drive firing. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Didn't make it any easier on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. The run from the shotgun. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Line gets set, first down. They'll go to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Looking downfield, it's Peace. He's got it down the middle. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Gamecocks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it is hard to beat Columbia when that town is buzzing as it is today. And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between third down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen in panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the corner of George Rogers Boulevard and Bluff Road, Williams-Brice Stadium.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They'll open the second half on the ground. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll run it from the gun. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. And the Gamecocks have moved it inside the 20. They'll throw it on first down. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
When you get in the red area, as a quarterback, you got to be dialed in. You got to be really sharp, really crisp. You have to play with great timing. The field is so shrunk. Everybody's got such a little area to cover. Fitting in it in tight windows is tough to do, and he failed on that play right there.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Last time they had it, they put it on the deck. The football was not riveted to their rib cage, Jesse.
Need 5 points of pressure moving forward, no doubt. And I'll tell you, they knew coming into this game that turnovers were going to be critical. They might give themselves a mulligan for that one, David, but that can't keep happening.
Yeah, but don't change who you are and what you are. Don't get gun-shy because of mistakes. I think that usually turns into more mistakes. So keep doing you, keep being aggressive.
He'll throw on third down. Zings it complete to the right. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. Trying play action. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got it. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Final play of the quarter coming. Looking to go up top on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. A full dive to haul that one in. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. He'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He'll keep it himself. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. And that's a live ball behind the line. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
That looks like a really easy thing to do. Oh, the ball's just on the ground. Jump on it. That's an odd-shaped ball that bounces all kind of crazy ways. Great job by the defense covering that thing up.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. The give to the back. Discards a man. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Catch is made at the 15. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Coming after him. Moves away as he feels pressure. He'll pull it down. At the 35, he's open. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? He'll come out throwing on first down. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Back to throw, it's Peace. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Feeling some nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
and the defense is able to go out and shut the door. They put the clamps down. They've got a big lead, and with that fumble, they're going to win the game. You've got to give this defense credit for finishing.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points? Because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't overcome the offensive struggles and come up short.
And that's a bad feeling when you're the offense, because you see your defense time and time again getting stops, giving you the football back, and giving you an opportunity. The offense, they just couldn't pull their own weight.
I hear you. It's a bad feeling for the offense, but it really sucks for us as defense because we got to keep going back on the field time and time again with no offensive support. A lot of times the frustration will lead on the sidelines. You'll see people getting angry, but the offense has got to do a better job.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack,